Dragon Race Vi 4 in Blox Fruits makes you almost completely unkillable in PvP, and 90% of players are literally running the worst race in the game right now. Your race in Blox Fruits could be secretly holding you back, and most players have absolutely no idea which one is actually the best in 2025. We're talking real stat differences, real ability breakdowns, real tier positions. Some of these races are broken in the best way possible. Some of them are basically useless. And the gap between the worst and the best? It's not even close. This is the complete Blox Fruits race tier list for 2025. Every race ranked. Let's get into it. Real quick before we start, every race in Blox Fruits has a V1 through V4 upgrade path. V4 is unlocked after completing the Supernatural Race Awakening quest in the 3rd Sea. The higher your race version, the stronger the passives and the better the transformation ability. We're ranking these races based on their full V4 potential, because that's what actually matters at endgame. We're covering grinding efficiency, PvP performance, fruit synergy, and overall value. 8 races total. Let's go worst to best. Starting at the bottom, Human Race. Yeah, Human. This is the race every single player starts with, and honestly, it belongs at the bottom of the tier list. Here's why. Human Race V1 gives you literally nothing. No passive, no bonus, just vibes. V2 gives a small melee damage boost. We're talking like 5%. V3 bumps that up slightly and gives you a minor energy regeneration passive. And V4? Human V4 gives you a transformation called Iron Will, which boosts your melee and sword damage and reduces incoming damage for a short window. But here's the thing. Every other race's V4 does something more impressive with better synergy. Iron Will sounds cool until you realize Ghoul V4 and Dragon V4 exist. Human has zero synergy with the top fruits like Leopard, Dragon, or Doe. If you're running a superhuman fighting style build or a Dragon Talon combo, Human V4 gives you a minor melee boost, but Ghoul does that and heals you. There is no reason to keep Human Race past your first hour of gameplay. If you're in the 2nd Sea or 3rd Sea still rocking Human, please, go do the Race Change quest. You are literally leaving free stats on the table. Hard F tier. Next, number 2 from the bottom, Skypian Race. Now, Skypian isn't terrible, but it's not doing anything special either. Skypian's core passive is energy regeneration. At V2 and V3, your energy recharges faster, which sounds useful for fruit spammers. But here's the problem. In 2025, most meta builds are using Electric Claw, Dragon Talon, or Sanguine Art. Those fighting styles burn through energy fast. Skypian helps with that, sure, but the passive isn't strong enough to justify picking it over something like Mink or Cyborg. Skypian V4 gives you a transformation called Angelic Grace, which boosts your aerial movement speed massively and gives a small damage reduction in the air. If you're using a Rumble Fruit build or an Acidum Rifle combo where you're constantly in the air, Skypian V4 actually has some niche value. And in sea events where you're flying over water, the aerial boost is genuinely nice. But, and this is the key, outside of that very specific aerial playstyle, Skypian just doesn't compete. The energy regen passive gets outclassed by Cyborg's energy mechanics. The aerial boost gets outclassed by Mink's raw speed. Skypian is a D-tier race, not useless, just not good enough. Middle of the pack, Shark Race. And honestly, Shark deserves more respect than it gets. Here's the deal. Shark's passive is damage reduction. At V3, Shark gives you a flat damage reduction percentage that stacks with Buso Haki, also known as Armament Haki. So when you've got full Ken Haki trained and Buso Haki active, and Shark Race passive running, you are genuinely tanky. Like, uncomfortably tanky. Shark Race is the grinding race for players who haven't fully optimized their build yet. If you're in the 3rd Sea farming at Haunted Castle or grinding Cursed Captain repeatedly for his drop, Shark Race means you take less chip damage, you die less, and you spend less time waiting on respawn. Shark V4 transformation is called Bloodlust. and it temporarily massively boosts your damage reduction and your melee and fruit damage. It's essentially a short window god mode for face-tanking bosses like Soul Reaper or the Island Empress. But here's the thing. In high-level PvP, damage reduction only goes so far. Players running Dragon Fruit X form or full Leopard combos are going to blow through your Shark passive in seconds. So Shark is amazing for grinding, decent for casual PvP, but it falls short in top-tier competitive play. Solid B tier. Genuinely useful. Just not the best. Now we're getting into the real conversation, Mink Race. Mink is an A-tier race, and it has been consistently strong since the early updates. The reason? Speed. Mink Race gives you a passive movement speed boost that applies on the ground and in the air. At V3, Mink is noticeably faster than every other race in a straight chase. In PvP, that speed translates directly into dodge efficiency. You're closing gaps faster with Electric Claw combos, you're escaping out of Doe grab range, you're repositioning out of Venom Awakening's poison clouds before they stack. Mink V4 gives you a transformation called Thunder God, which launches you forward at incredible speed and gives a shock effect to nearby enemies, dealing damage and briefly stunning them. The synergy with Electric Claw fighting style is genuinely broken. Electric Claw already has the best M1 animation cancel in the game, and when you stack Mink V4's speed boost on top, your combo window opens up in ways other races just can't match. And it gets better. Mink's passive also helps with Instinct, also called Ken Haki, dodge frames because you're moving faster between Instinct procs. A lot of top PvP players in 2025 still run Mink for exactly this reason. It's not the #1 race, but it is the best pure PvP movement race in Blox Fruits right now. A tier, no question. Number 1. The best race in Blox Fruits in 2025. Dragon Race. It's not even a debate. Dragon Race was introduced as the rarest and hardest to obtain race, and that difficulty is absolutely justified by what it gives you. Dragon Race passive at V3 gives you a damage boost that scales with how low your HP is. The lower your health, the harder you hit. That alone is a terrifying passive in PvP because a skilled Dragon Race player becomes more dangerous as the fight goes on, not less. But Dragon V4 is where this race becomes completely broken. The V4 transformation is called Dragon Scales, and it does 3 things simultaneously. It gives you massive damage reduction. We're talking comparable to Shark, but better. It boosts your melee, fruit, and sword damage output, and it visually transforms your character with a full dragon aesthetic. In a fight against something like Rip Indra or the Cake Queen boss, Dragon Race V4 lets you face tank and output more damage at the same time. The synergy with the actual dragon fruit, the Devil Fruit, is absurd. Dragon Fruit X move already does massive AoE damage, and Dragon Race V4 on top of that? You become unkillable and you one-shot. Dragon Race also has the best synergy with Sanguine Art because Sanguine's lifesteal mechanics keep your HP in that low HP damage boost sweet spot on purpose. It rewards skill. It rewards game knowledge. It is the best race in Blox Fruits, full stop. S tier. If you can get it, get it. So there it is, the complete Blox Fruits race tier list for 2025. Human at the bottom, Dragon at the absolute top. If you're running anything below Mink right now and you're serious about this game, it is time to switch. Drop your current race in the comments. I genuinely want to know how many of you are still on Human. If this tier list helped you out, smash that like button. It seriously helps the channel. Subscribe if you want more Blox Fruits guides, tier lists, and update breakdowns coming every week. And check out the video on screen right now. It covers the best Devil Fruit builds in 2025 to pair with your new race. Let's go.